I think we're live.
So we might be live already?
Yeah,
Yep.
We should be live.
I think Carrie's getting everything buttoned up, getting ready to start.
Yeah, can you hear us okay? Hello, hello. Is the sound okay? Is the video okay?
Oh, I see a few people on there
Greetings
already.
from Cape Cod. Hello, sound is great.
Cape Cod, all right, nice.
We can hear you. Yay.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Go ahead and tell us where you're joining us from. Hi, Dennis.
Oh, Dennis.
Hi, Mike.
Guys. I can't read any of that. It's about as tiny as it gets.
San Antonio, Texas. Southern Indiana. The adVANture Closet. Hi, guys.
Ah, the adVANture Closet. Hi, guys.
Sorry we got sick and missed you.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
New York City, downtown. Spain. Kentucky. Tennessee. We were actually in Tennessee right now.
Yes, we are. We are in Tennessee. We just came out of Kentucky.
Yeah, Maine. Hi, everybody. The volunteer state. Florida. Florida.
And we are
Canada.
heading that direction to Florida.
We are headed to Florida. Yeah. So Tuesday will mark 2 weeks since we've been sick.
Yeah.
How are we doing?
I think we're doing a lot better. I mean, the cough is kind of hanging in there and energy levels are down a little bit, but I think it's time to start actually exercising and get going for walks and getting the blood flowing again.
Yeah. So the cough is lingering for sure. Thank you. They said we both look wonderful. That's good to hear. I've been very tired the last week.
The last 2 weeks.
Yeah. You actually recovered faster than I did, which is not the norm. Normally I recover first.
Yeah, this was a doozy.
We didn't test for COVID, but
Well,
what do you think?
Pretty good chance. We had all the symptoms, so.
Yeah. So Rudol's on the bed sleeping. So we got a little bit of exciting news. I didn't feel well enough to get a video edited, so I thought we would do a live.
Yeah. Share
some of our exciting news, and hopefully I will get our last video edited next week.
Okay, and that's is that a pre
beet harvest?
Beet harvest video.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We actually thought we were gonna get done with the beet harvest, charge right out there, and get some videos going, get back into the lifestyle, and well, you know how that goes.
Yeah, that plan didn't go to.
I don't think anything could have stopped us more in our tracks than this cold.
Yeah. So. Okay, so first of all, yes, we are headed to Florida. We are going to spend the winter in Florida. We have a couple events that we're going to tell you about that we've signed up for. But if you know of any place in Florida we need to check out, please put it in the comments because we need all the help we can get.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot of places to visit that we haven't seen, so.
Yeah, but I'm a little bit nervous because we got Rudol, who's a water dog. Yeah. And trying to keep him out of the water. Last time we were in Florida, he ran off in the bushes.
Right behind the alligator sign.
Right behind the beware of alligator sign. Got stuck in the bushes, and Mom had to crawl in and unhook his leash underneath the beware of alligator sign.
Yep.
And then we took him for a trip to the beach. We were throwing the ball in the beach, and as soon as we were done, we turned around and there was a shark.
A big shark.
Yeah. So Mom's a little bit nervous about having Rudol in Florida. So you guys tell me, what should I do? How do I alleviate those fears? where should we go, and
So why don't we tell them some of the places that we're planning on going?
okay. Well, first of all, let's tell you about the events that we signed up for. They said RV camping in Florida in the winter is very crowded. Yes, we're going to try to pull out all the stops and tricks that we know of and see what we can do.
Yep, we've got a couple ideas already. So
yeah, we are committed to being in Florida until the end of February.
Yep.
So let's start with the first. We are signed up for the Florida Van Life Gathering. It's in Dade City, Florida, February 3rd through the 5th. So if you are going to be in the area and you want to sign up, there's still time to sign up for that. I believe there are still a Black Friday sale. So Van Life Gathering in Florida, Dade City.
I'm guessing you don't have to have a van, right?
You don't have to have a van. Nope. You can pay to camp there, or you can pay just for a day use ticket to come in. There'll be vans on display. So if you're thinking about building a van, you want to see some of the vans on display. Plus, there will be those of us there camping, which I'm sure we would be happy to show you our van.
Yeah.
If you're interested in that, it's floridavanlife.com, or you can check out Van Life Outfitters on Instagram. Again, we are signed up for Dade City, Florida, February 3rd through the 5th.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the area, come on, stop by. We'd love to see you.
Absolutely, yeah. All right. Sorry, guys, your comments are going so fast that I can't keep up with them, but rest assured, I will go back and I will read all of them. So if you're asking us a question and we don't see it, please ask again.
There's another event that we're going to do also, should we?
Yeah, so at the end of February, we're going to be doing something called Schoolie Swarm. If you've ever been in the West and been to Schoolie Palooza, it's kind of like that. It's predominantly school buses or schoolies, but they invite anybody, schoolies, vans, box trucks, tents, campers, vintage RVs. It is $30 a night. And
what's the dates on that?
That is February 18th through the 27th, I believe. I'm sorry, I don't have the city written down for that. I will put up a community post with all the information on that for you as well. Again, that is $30 a night. And we will be there from the 18th to the 27th.
That's a long time.
Yeah. Now, the last couple of years, we really missed our gatherings.
Yeah.
So we are doubling up in Florida. It's a perfect time. So again, you could come and you can camp. You don't have to camp the whole time. You can stay any night that you choose, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can come in for the day, right?
You can come in for the day. Absolutely. And they're going to have potluck dinners, community breakfast, games, movie nights, costume parties.
Oh.
So this will be lots of fun.
I don't even have a onesie.
We'll have to get you a Bigfoot costume or something.
Ah.
Last year in 2022, there was 250 nomad homes at this gathering.
I'm looking forward to that.
So
we went to a tiny house festival in Florida like 3 years ago.
We just missed it. We were sick.
And we missed it this time, but we had such a great time. We met lifelong friends there, lots of them.
Yeah.
That we still keep in contact with today. And so we're really looking forward to getting back out there and meeting new people.
Yeah, we really love the gatherings. And then we're going to hopefully be in the Florida Keys at some point. So this year is kind of going to be a year of bucket list items.
Yes.
We won't tell you too much about summer yet. But right now we're going to do Florida. There's a couple of excursions I want to do. And then we're hopefully going to see the Florida Keys.
Well, I can't wait to tell you about summer later on. Hopefully that will materialize and something that we can share.
Summer is Dave's big bucket list item. So since we're going to be in Florida, the Florida Keys have always been on my bucket list, so we're going to do that. Lorraine says, we'll come see you at the schoolie gathering. We're in Tucson for the winter. Now, the schoolie gathering is actually going to be in Florida. So there's another one that they always have on the West Coast. We won't be there.
Yeah.
We'll be on the East Coast. We'll be in Florida. All right. Any questions? We will love the keys. I can't wait. All right, let's go on to our second announcement. We have new stickers for the year. We have 2 new stickers. What are your plans after Florida? Do we want to share that yet? I will say this, we'll give you a hint. We will remain on the East Coast all the way up the East Coast. How's that? Is that a good hint?
Yeah, there's a possible iceberg visitation that we could do.
On the East Coast?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if anybody gets it from that. Okay, so number 1, we have 2 stickers that we had created. Yeah, somebody got it. All right, this is sticker number 1. And this is the one that Dave designed. Yes, we are coming to Canada, hopefully. This is sticker number 2. These are in our store right now. There's free shipping until the 1st of the year. If you'd like a new sticker, go check them out. We also have some t-shirts and sweatshirts. This year, they're going to be in limited colors only.
Green?
Yeah, yours is green. And I believe if you order these before December 11th, you should get these in time for Christmas. Again,
The stickers, but not the shirts.
No, the shirts.
Oh, the shirts?
Yeah.
Okay.
So again, this is the sticker I designed. There's some hidden elements in there. And this is the sticker that Dave designed. Yep, so there's 2 new stickers in the store. There's some new shirts for you to check out. And I wished I could have had them here and we would be wearing them, but I couldn't get them in time.
Oh.
So if you're just joining us, we have been sick and we are feeling much better. I probably still sound a little nasally,
Yep.
but we are feeling much better. When are you coming to Canada? Not winter in Newfoundland. Boy, Dave would love to spend the winter in Newfoundland.
We'd have to have some serious planning.
We haven't started the planning phase quite yet. Dave has some things we have to do. Tell us what you have to do before we even start the planning of that.
Well, I have to get my Part 107 drone pilot license updated. It's only good for 2 years. It's coming to a close right now, so I need to study up and get that recertified. But I also need to find out what the rules are for flying my drone in Canada and make sure I comply with all that because I definitely want to get it airborne.
Yeah, so you'll be studying all of December, just refreshing your memory.
Yep.
And how many new rules come with drones?
Oh gosh, like every year there's 20% new rules. So there's it's a never ending thing that you have to do. So you have to constantly study.
Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you, Dennis.
Yeah. So once we get that done, and then by the end of December, you'll have to retake another test.
Yes, a recurrent test. I'll always keep my pilot license that I have, the Part 107 pilot license, but it has to be updated every 2 years.
And then once you get that done and you pass, of course, then we're legal to fly.
Yeah, but I'll have to find out how it's going to work for Canada.
Okay. So after we get done with that, then we're going to start our research for when to go to Newfoundland. So Dave wants to see an iceberg. That's the main thing on your...
Well, yeah, I mean, that's part of it. and that's kind of seasonal, so that means that we have to get up there earlier. I believe iceberg season starts in May, so
That is early.
yeah, May it's a short little season between May and June, so, and then there's possibility of not seeing an iceberg, but we'll have to see.
Yeah. Yes, Jody, the Canadian borders are open. We have been waiting and waiting and waiting, so we are excited. We figure this is the year, since we're already on this side of the country doing our beet harvest, that we're just going to stay here, and then summertime we will be north.
Yeah, and if you've ever looked at Newfoundland, you have to take a ferry to get there. And there's one long ferry that goes between Nova Scotia and Newfoundland, and then there's a shorter ferry on the other side. But essentially, it's a giant island.
Yeah. Now, this is also why we did 2 beet harvests in a row.
Yeah.
Because we knew that we wanted to go that far north. It's going to be a little bit of expensive.
It's going to be, yeah.
And the ferry is going to be quite expensive.
Yeah.
But this is a bucket list item. We're starting year 5, and we wanted to check off some of those items.
Mm-hmm.
So, would you be comfortable by informing your Patreon supporters of your location? Patrons? Do we not do a good job of that?
Yeah, the patrons should already know where we're at, I'm thinking.
I'm thinking.
If not, we should be doing a better job.
Absolutely. Robert, are you a patron? Let us know. If we're not doing a good job of that, we will do a much better job of that.
Yeah, Robert's a patron.
Well, the last couple of weeks, I will admit, I have not been doing a good job because I've been pretty tired. But we will work on that a little bit more. We'll be a little more precise. And let us know if Patreon is not giving you notifications. Sometimes you guys send me messages and I don't get the notifications. So if that's the case, please let me know and I'll work on that a bit more. Rob and Jan, you're going to have to give us all the info we need for Newfoundland. Nice camping near Acadia National Park. We love Maine,
Yeah.
but we're going to be there pretty early if we have to be there in Newfoundland in May.
We'll find a place to camp. And the coast is probably not a bad idea.
Yes, yeah. We should try backs. What's backs?
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah, Robert, you'll have to tell us what Baxt is. I'm not sure. Oh, Baxter State Park. They don't allow dogs in Baxter State Park.
Yep.
Because that was definitely on one of our lists. Yeah.
But there is great free camping in that area, if at least around Moosehead Lake. So
Yeah, we would love to hike in Baxter State Park, but
because Maine has state reserve land.
yeah.
That's a lot like BLM.
Yeah, we checked out Baxter State Park last time we were in Maine, and the no dog rule kind of eliminated it for us. Riddle do. How you doing?
Does he want to come down here?
You want to come here?
All right, come on.
Come here. Up here.
Up here.
Come on. Turn it around. Oh, well, there's Riddle.
Brutal, what are you doing?
Turn it around, buddy.
Come on, right here.
Oh, you're going to have to get him a treat.
Okay.
Riddle is all decked out for Christmas. He's got a Christmas scarf on.
You want a treat? Oh.
You got to do it so he sits. Hey, Riddle, up.
He's looking at the
Up. There! Say hi! Good boy. Okay, why did we get rid of the big kahuna?
That's a good question.
You know that we are always reorganizing, downsizing, and if we have items that we are not using, we tend to get rid of them. Dave wanted to get rid of it much sooner than I did, and it turns out we were only using it a handful times a year.
Yeah.
So we have found that we can find showers, state parks, RV parks, truck stops. We don't even really think about showers anymore.
Yeah, and that's one of the biggest tips is RV parks. And it's not that you're staying the night at them. You just call them up and you ask if they offer public showers. And a lot of times they do. Most of the time they're around $5, and there's RV parks everywhere. So once we started keying in on that, we're like, you know, the space just isn't anymore taken for a portable shower.
Yeah. And a lot of you don't know, there's no longer a kayak on the top of the roof. We gave our kayak away. Once we got the paddleboard, I found that I love the paddleboard more than the kayak.
And we need that roof space because we're going to add a couple more solar panels. Anytime we're up north in the United States or Canada, and it starts getting close to winter, you know, the sun doesn't get very high in the sky. So we need as much solar as we can get.
After the first of the year, we'll be putting 2 more solar panels up there, which means the paddleboard will need to come down underneath the garage, which means we needed more room.
Even more room. Yeah.
Our garage really isn't that big because we have our composting toilet underneath it. We have the 2 drawers that slide out, and we have our vented propane locker. So our garage is pretty small. Robert says that his friends builds vans and doesn't think that a shower is worth the time. For us, we agree with that.
I think it's like the longer that you spend on the road, the more ways that you figure out you can get a shower and the more valuable that room becomes. And now if you're a person that's just going to be going out, you know, for a couple weekends a year and you like to have the convenience of having your shower, you know, that could be a possibility for you. So.
Or if you're a snowboarder and you need a wet room, or a surfer, I could see where a shower would come in.
It just doesn't fit our style of travel at all.
Our lifestyle, it just doesn't fit us. Space is definitely a premium in here.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Craig says, a nice warm day here, 34 degrees. But that is a little chilly.
Where's Craig at right now? Is he in Quartzsite?
I don't know. Craig, where are you?
Maybe Lake Havasu?
Yeah, we got rid of the shower tent as well. $50 degrees and super sunny in New York City. That's not bad. I think there's a cold front coming through again. Robert, did you get any snow that last cold front that came through?
The Mad Camper. Thank you.
Thank you very much. If we could have any rig, trade this one in or keep it, anything you wish you had. Well, there's a couple of answers to this.
Yeah, I mean,
if money wasn't an option, what would you get?
If money wasn't an option, I'd probably want to build out a school bus, but cut the back off and drive a big Jeep up on the back of it. And but
you would hate driving that around.
I would, but we'd have locations where we'd park the bus and then we just tour around in the Jeep.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like what we have, our setup here. It really fits what we want to do. And there's pros and cons with everything. You know, we get decent gas mileage. If we had something bigger that could pull something, then we couldn't go to so many places. So I don't know. I'm really happy with it. I mean, there's always different routes to go, but
yeah, we talk about this often. If we were to rebuild again, I don't think we would not go to a pull trailer.
No. We
would probably either go to a shuttle bus or a box truck.
Box truck.
Yeah.
Or something like that to build it all out. But I think it's real important. Like, since we have the skills to build out something, I think we would definitely build out our own no matter what, just so we could make it custom to our lifestyle.
Yeah. Yeah. And we are not getting rid of Stormtrooper anytime soon.
Nope.
We love Stormtrooper, so yeah. And that camper, thank you again.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, we have thought about maybe way in the future that we might build out a school bus on some property. But that's way in the future.
Yeah. Yeah. I was wondering if you want to cover the 2 events that we're going to be at in Florida just one more time for anybody that's arrived new.
Yeah, so in Florida, we have signed up for a couple of meetups. We love going to van life, schooly type meetups. We really missed these the last couple of years. So if you're just joining us, the first one we're going to be attending is the Florida Van Life Gathering. That is February 3rd through 5th in Dade City, Florida. You could check it out by floridavanlife.com or check out Van Life Outfitters on Instagram.
We will be there.
Yep, we will be there. The second one we're going to is called Schooly Swarm. Again, this is in Florida. And I'm sorry I didn't write down the city on this one. It is $30 a night. It is February 18th through the 27th. You can attend every night, or you can pick and choose what nights you want to be there.
Or just come for the day.
Or just come for the day. Yeah. And so don't let Schooly Swarm fool you. They invite all kinds of rigs. Schoolies, vans, box trucks, tents, campers, vintage RVs. Last year, they had about 250 different nomadic homes at this event. So they have lots of activities, and we're really looking forward to meeting them. So,
yep.
February 3rd through 5th in Dade City, February 18th through the 27th, we will be attending Schooly Swarm. James, thank you.
Thank you,
We got
James.
your sticker that you sent me. Thank you very much. Oh, Robin Jansen, their diesel heater conked out.
Oh, bummer.
How long did you have it?
Are you able to clean it?
And where did you install it? Under the seat?
Our diesel heater has really got us through this cold.
Our gas heater.
Our gas heater. Yeah. Our Robasto. It's been quite comfortable.
Rob and Jan, theirs lasted 2 years.
Okay.
Ours lasted 2 years as well, and then we needed to clean it. Oh, why did you paint the hood of the van black? It's actually not painted.
Yeah, so during all the traveling, just from rocks and bugs hitting it, there's like no finish left on it. So the bugs that did stick on after that were almost impossible to get off. And so I started up by just sanding it and repainting it, but I didn't really put a clear coat on top, so everything was still sticking to it. So I ended up buying just a bra for it. I don't know, what are those made of? Vinyl? They're not vinyl.
I think it's vinyl.
It's
yeah.
a vinyl. So
we really like it.
Yeah, it's super easy to clean. So now when we get bugs on there, they pretty much just wipe off.
Yeah. Do you notice any reflection change?
Oh, I don't really notice it.
No.
It's such a slope to it. It really wasn't a problem, but it really is easy to get the bugs off.
So Michael said there's boondocking at the Wilderness Landing in Baker, Florida. It's in the Panhandle.
Okay.
Oh, what I'm a little concerned about Florida is it's hunting season there, and a lot of these places that you can boondock, you cannot boondock during hunting season. So
yeah, that's some of the national forest in the in the Panhandle.
Yeah. Oh, how many miles does Stormtrooper have on him now?
I think we're at 106 or 107, maybe 107,000 miles.
We started out at 29,000 miles.
Yep.
So the last year we kind of slowed down a bit, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, just because gas prices were so high. Well, that's the other thing I need to do is update our map. So if you end up coming to visit us at one of the Florida locations, we'll show you the map.
Yeah. Yeah. We've got our map looks like we've just crisscrossed everywhere. A few states we need to explore a little bit more.
Yeah, there's a few. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, every time we go to a new area, we're like, oh, we should have went here before, you know.
Again, if you are just joining us, we announced that we will be attending a couple of meetups in Florida. I will also put a community post with all the information on that. And we have some new stickers for 2023. This is the one that Dave designed. This is the one that I designed. These are in our store. Free shipping until the first of the year. There's also a few new shirts if you're interested. And if you order them before December 11th, I believe you should get them in time for Christmas, but I wouldn't wait till December 11th.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? What do you think? Sit up. Sit up.
Come on, get up, Rudolph.
Say hi. Say hi, Rudolph.
Come here. Let me see this. There you go.
There you go. Rudolph has been such a good boy. When we were sick, he knew we were sick. He just laid with us, napped with us.
He didn't pester us too much.
Are you looking out the window, buddy? You got treats again?
Yeah.
Look right here, Rudolph. Look right here.
Oh, here you go. You want these?
Here, right here.
Does anybody have any questions?
Mwah. Jody says, I look forward to your top 10 boondocking locations in December. Thank you, Jody, for reminding me about that. We do that every year. It is time that I get that together.
Yeah, that's a good one. Those are fun.
For last year.
Yeah.
If you noticed, I did not get a calendar out this year. I loved doing that, and I'm hoping to do that again next year. So, yeah, Rudolph was a really good boy. He knew we weren't feeling well. There was like a space of 4 days that we just pretty much slept.
Yeah.
We took turns. We would get up. I'd take him out in the morning. Dave would take him out in the evening. And he was such a good boy. He knew we weren't feeling good. You have to hold it up. Yeah, Rudolph is wearing a Grinch bandana. Can you sit up, Rudolph?
Can you get up?
Up.
Yeah.
So this was gifted to us here. We are currently in Tennessee. We have been very fortunate to stay with some very good friends the last week who have spoiled us beyond belief. And their neighbor gifted Rudolph a Grinch bandana and a Tennessee bandana, but I don't know what I did with that one. So Rudolph's rocking the Christmas theme. Darren, we hope to see you in Florida as well. Yeah, it's really nice. We're finally starting to feel better, feel like ourselves a little bit. We just have the lingering cough, which comes morning and night. And other than that, we're starting to kind of feel like ourselves. And boy, that hit us hard, didn't it?
Yeah, that was. We haven't been. This is the first time we've been sick in 5 years. So.
Yeah, and we did it with the doozy of a cold.
And I think we kind of maybe overdone it a little bit on the beet harvest, just because we did 2 in a row and a lot of long hours and just wore ourselves down a bit.
Yeah, it was hot. It was cold. It was hot. It was cold.
But honestly, it's nice to get that sickness out of our system, so we can continue on.
Yeah. Again, this is we're starting our 5th year.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of fun bucket list item type plans that we're excited to share with you this year. And one of them is going to Florida Keys. So thank you, Kevin, very much. And we're going to be spending the winter in Florida. Thank you, everybody who is donating. That is so kind of you. We really appreciate it. COVID, it might have been COVID. We were pretty sick.
Yeah.
So our big plans, if you're just joining us, is we will be, hopefully, Rudel, in Canada, in Newfoundland, for the summer.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
So that should be fun. There should be a lot of good places to free camp along the route. And then hopefully we'll get to see an iceberg float by. And
whales. We want to see all of it.
And it's all, you know, small town kind of an area, the stuff that we like doing the most. And hopefully we'll get to visit a lot of locals and see what they're up to.
At my age, bucket list got a hole in it. Yeah, we're really excited. We toyed with the idea either Alaska or Newfoundland, and since we were already on this side of the country, we figured it was better just to do Newfoundland since we were here.
Yep.
And then mark off Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? What do you think?
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions for us?
You got a big head, Rudel. You got a big head.
Rudel needs a haircut right now. He's a little fluffy.
Well, it's winter time, so.
He looks a little bigger than he normally looks. Huh, Rudel?
You got a big head.
Where are you spending the holidays? We have family who just moved to Florida. So I'm hoping that we'll spend Christmas with my cousin. And then we're going to enjoy exploring Florida. There's a couple of excursions that I didn't get to do last time we were there that I'm really hoping I get to do this time. One of them is kayaking with alligators and monkeys.
I don't know about the alligators. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, the monkeys could be cool.
So thank you, Esther. Thank you, Fred. We really appreciate all of your support. We can't express enough how much we appreciate it. And it really means a lot to us coming back off of this. We were a little concerned about getting our videos out.
Yeah, it's hard not to feel guilty, even though you're sick, about not getting videos out, because we know so many people look forward to watching them every week. So
yeah, and we look forward to getting them out, and we haven't.
I look forward to going to these locations and having these new experiences and sharing them.
Yeah,
and it's been weird.
We needed to slow down. We haven't had a slow down in over a year.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we didn't take any time off other than the beet harvest, which is not really
time off. No. How long is our sofa? Well, it's not long enough to sleep on. I will tell you that.
I want to say I think it's 56 inches, and if we were to do it again and we had the extended van, the longer van, I think that we'd make it just long enough to sleep on.
Yeah.
Instead. So it's just a little bit short.
But it's perfect to sit on.
Perfect for Rudel to sleep on because he's so giant.
And perfect to edit on.
Yep.
So. How is work on putting together a book of camping locations coming along? That is a great idea. So our patrons have a list of every boondocking spot that we've been at.
And the coordinates.
And the coordinates, which I need to update.
And I think it's linked to a video. So
it's linked to our videos.
So you can watch the video on it, see the location. I know that took you quite a bit of time to put together.
That did. I would love to do the book. It's just YouTube itself is so much work.
We could do a book on people and experiences that we've had at laundromats along the way too. I know.
Yeah.
But that's something that we'll probably do just later on, you know, when we're done with these experiences and we put it all back together.
We need to work on that book though. If we did a little bit every week, we could. We need to work on it, Dino. Keep pushing us on that because it needs to be done.
Yeah. And things do change too. So over time, some of these places do close down.
Yeah.
But we'd have to keep it updated.
On your way to Newfoundland, consider Loch Alva Wilderness area. Ah.
So we're not sure, but when we go to Newfoundland, I think we're going to take the long drive up first up into Labrador,
Mm-hmm.
and then the short ferry over, and then explore the island, and then eventually take the long ferry south to Nova Scotia. At least that's an idea.
That's what we're thinking. So, again, we haven't really started the research and prepping of it yet. We're just excited. We've just been thinking a little bit. So if you know anything about the area, the best way to go, please let us know. What is a go-to meal for us, Dave?
Tacos.
Tacos.
Yeah.
Pizza. If we go out to eat, we have pizza, but we're trying not to eat as much pizza.
I pizzaed out. I'm just tired of pizza. I mean, I'm not going to turn it down, but...
They said they were really impressed with the Ruby Mountains in Nevada. Did we drive by the Ruby Mountains? I know last time we were in Nevada, we had to be... Where did we have to be? We had to drive past a lot of areas we wanted to see, and we're like, man.
Nevada's a hidden gem, though. I mean, if you're looking... I wouldn't explore it in the wintertime because it gets freezing cold and actually dangerously cold, but... during the spring or summer or fall, boy, if you want to just explore wide open land that's not crowded, there's a lot to see in Nevada.
Yeah. Last time we had Rudel weighed, he was 75 pounds. We were very fortunate. One of the things that YouTube has brought us, which we didn't anticipate, is we thought we were going to go to all these beautiful places, and we get to do that. But we have met so many amazing friends across the country, and this week has been a prime example. We're at our really good friends, George and Zana's, and we had a wonderful Thanksgiving dinner. They've been spoiling us like crazy.
Yep. They weren't afraid that we were sick because they were getting over sickness too, so the timing worked out.
The timing worked out. But we have amazing people that we meet all across the country, and we try our best to come and meet you if we're in your area. But that is one of the most unexpected surprises of this journey. Yep. Don't you think?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. The thing that you remember the most is the people that you're going to meet along the way.
Hi, Gus. Hi, Gary. So again, if you guys are joining late, we are headed south into Florida. We have a couple of van meetups in February, February 3rd and 5th, 3rd through 5th. In Dade City, we are doing the van life, the Florida Van Life Gathering, and February 18th through the 27th, we are doing Schoolie Swarm. If you're interested, if you think you might be in the area, check them out. Sign up in November. They have specials going on right now. I know the prices go up in December.
Oh, okay.
So if you're interested, definitely check them out.
Yeah, we'll be there. We hope that you stop by and say hello.
Absolutely. Yeah, we were hoping that we would do the Tiny House Festival, but we were just sick and there was no way we were going to make it on time. Ramblin' Rocketeer says, we appreciate all the content you guys have put out. Thank you so much. We have loved doing it. We feel very fortunate that we get to do this. Our subscribers and our patrons make this possible. Again, YouTube is changing a little bit. You'll see more shorts coming out of our channel. We have to change with the times, and YouTube is really focusing on that. We will always have our boondocking Saturdays.
Yeah, we'll always have our full
We'll
20,
always
30
have
minute
our long
videos.
form video, but
we'll add some shorts into that too.
Yeah, we're gonna have to change with the times.
Yep.
So YouTube is putting a lot of effort and money and revenue into the shorts, and so
they're taking some of that revenue out of the long format videos that we do.
It sure seems like they have. I don't know if you guys have heard about other creators talking about this. We hate to talk about the money side of it, but we have really noticed this last year that our views are up, but our revenue is not matching the views.
Yep.
So you'll hear us a lot. We'll thank our patrons. We're probably going to start doing some advertising for ourselves, which we hate marketing for ourselves. So you'll probably hear more about our stickers and our merchandise and that type of thing.
But we want to stay on the road and keep making these videos. So
yeah, and we don't want to sell out. We don't want to do sponsorships for things we don't like.
Yep.
We don't want to have negative videos. We don't want to have clickbait videos. So we're going to do everything we can to keep our channel going and to stay true to who we are.
Yep.
But there will be a few changes. I'm thinking this year as YouTube changes a little bit as well.
What are you trying to do, Rudel? What are you trying to do?
Do you think we could do this for 10 to 15 years?
I think we could. I mean, eventually we'd have to save up money to replace the engine and the transmission in the van.
Yeah.
But it's possible. We don't see any into it in the near future whatsoever.
Yeah. No. And as things arise, partly that is why we push so hard for the 2 beet harvests is we are starting year 5. We are going a long distance. We wanted to have a little bit of an emergency backup fund.
Yep.
And that's why we pushed so hard. Was it worth it? Yes, I think it was. Did we get sick? Yes, we did. But you know what? That was bound to happen eventually.
Yep.
So we have 164 people watching us.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to watch us.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thelma traveled for 12 years.
Wow.
I bet you have some amazing stories.
I'd like to hear some stories. Anybody that's traveled for 12 years have seen a thing or two. I know we sure have in just 5.
Robert says a product line that focuses on dispersed camping, maybe with your logo.
Yeah, we need to really consider options.
Yeah, we need to branch out a little bit more and do some marketing. So if you guys have any good ideas or things that you would like to see, let us know in the comments. Gas is not cheap and we want to see your adventures. Advertise away. Thank you so much. We really appreciate the community has been awesome. So let's just say thank you. This is Thanksgiving week.
Yep.
We cannot thank all of you enough. You are so gracious to us.
And thank you for just hanging with us here while we're sick and not getting videos out.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely. And when we're having a rough patch or we're having a rough day, our patrons, our subscribers, you always know when to send us a little message that just kind of brightens our day.
Yeah.
So even when we're out doing what we love and filming these videos, we still have rough days sometimes.
Yeah.
And then the beet harvest has really shown us that we really love what we do.
Yeah. That's one thing good about the beet harvest is when it's over, we are looking forward to getting back out in the middle of nowhere and doing our videos and sharing with you guys.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think it's good to have that perspective.
So there are a few of you that we did not get to meet in Michigan. I'm sorry. We tried really hard to get to everyone. The schedule was insane. For a week, we had to be at work at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And
it was hard to tell what days we were going to get off and what days we were not going to get off.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then at the end, there was a snowstorm forecasted, so we were looking at getting some miles in before the roads got bad.
Yeah, we love snow, but we don't love driving from A to B for 7 hours in snow. So we jet set it out of there to get away from the snow, and things just worked out.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing we did, because we got sick right after that.
Yeah.
I got the sniffles.
How about product reviews? I think we're going to try to reach out to some sponsors, but we're going to reach out to the ones that we know we love.
Yeah.
But product reviews, there's a few things that you could do product reviews on.
Yep.
That I know you would love, like a battery chainsaw.
Yeah. I would do a test on those and see which one worked the best.
Yeah.
And then we'd have to give them all away, because we could only keep one of them here in the van.
Well, there you go.
There's an I like those kind of reviews.
Riddle do, you're gonna fall off the couch. Up, 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 up. Up, up, up. So sometime this year we would love to have a new Rudel sticker out. Do you have any ideas on the Rudel sticker?
Oh, Rudel.
Would it be him being all crazy chasing the ball? Laundromat reviews, Dave. That's a good one.
I think we should do laundromat reviews. Because we find some really incredible laundromats.
Yeah.
So that would be fun.
Yeah. I think you guys are putting some good ideas out there. Like I said, we're always going to have our boondocking Saturday where we showcase the area we're in. But I think we're going to branch out on a few other things.
Yep, which means we got to get busy.
We got to get busy.
It's a kind of a balance between enjoying where you're at and getting some work done.
Semi-retired Bob says getting an action shot with Rudel and with his ball. I have been thinking about that. Wow. Triple Dog Dare Puppet Show Tuesdays.
Triple Dog Dare.
Traveling Granny, thank you for stopping in. We are getting over our sickness and we are feeling finally much better, even though I sound a little sick still. Hi, buddy.
Yeah, it's mostly a morning and a late night cough.
Yeah.
And then we just need to get out and get some walks going and get some fresh air and get some energy back.
We get tired really easy, so we're going to start building up our strength again. It doesn't take us a block, and then we need to rest.
Yeah.
And you know, that's not us. Especially not Dave when you were hiking 6 miles.
I know.
So.
Well, we should probably advertise the van meetups and the school bus meetup one last time, and then maybe wrap it up.
All right, guys. So there's a couple of. Let's start with. Yes, we still have PayPal. We have our Patreon page, and we have our adVANture.com, where we sell shirts and stickers. And that brings me right into, we have brand new stickers for 2023. This is the one that I designed. And this is the one that Dave designed. These are live in our store now. We have some merchandise, some t-shirts and sweaters that are available with these designs. We are doing limited colors this year. So if you would like to go to our store, oneadventureatatime.com, choose the store and you can see what we have up there. We would like to know what we provide through Patreon goes towards supporting y'all.
Patreon works out really well.
So Patreon is, they only take 5% out of your donation. So Patreon is a huge lifesaver for us. We love YouTube. It's a platform that allows us to do a dream that we absolutely love. How do I say it?
But it just, the advertisements that go on YouTube don't provide us with the necessary money, but not a lot of money.
Yeah, not enough to live off of after 5 years. And YouTube is constantly changing, and they have to keep up with, I'm sure, their computer system and just their team that tries to keep hackers out and all of that. I know it costs a lot of money, but YouTube tends to take about 30% of what you give us from YouTube.
YouTube does, yeah.
Yeah.
So Patreon takes 5%. That probably helps the most without
Yeah.
the most money getting taken out.
YouTube is a constant changing game. And so, like October, November, and December is the Super Bowl of YouTube. So advertisers want to put their money into YouTube those 3 months. Those are usually the highest paid months for ad revenue. January, February, and March, our ad revenue just plummets. It's the 3 worst months out of the year. We are noticing our ad revenue is not as high this October, November, December as it has been in the past. Now, yes, YouTube is going to be promoting their shorts, and there's going to be ad revenue coming out with that. So we will see in February how that's going to work out. So if you hear us, we don't want you guys to, we appreciate all of you subscribers. We appreciate everybody watching our videos. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe.
Yeah.
That's how YouTube knows that you're liking our videos. If you are not hitting the like button, please hit the like button. The more people that do that, it flags YouTube and they say, hey, look at this video. It's something special. Let's show it to more people.
Yeah.
So what about collaborating with creating content with other van lifers? That's an option too. That's a very good option. It's just putting yourself out there. And
well, and these meetups tend to help because that's where you're going to meet other YouTubers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we just have to put ourselves in a position where we're going to meet other YouTubers.
And the last couple of years, you all know, have been a different set of few years. So we're really looking forward to getting back into meeting van meetups and gatherings. And you know, we're extremely frugal. That's the one thing that we will pay to go to. We've never had a bad experience.
Yeah.
And we meet lifelong friends and subscribers. So we are happy to do that. Pete Frost says, we heard letting ads run their course pays more to your channel. I'd have to research that a little bit more. I know you have to watch a certain amount of time on them. And then we get paid, it's pennies on the view, really it is.
It is. I mean, it helps. I think it's, I don't know if it's 8 seconds or 10 seconds, but there's a certain timeline that does help us with the ad revenue money. But we're not going to ask you to watch, you know, an advertisement of something you don't want to see. So
yeah. Anyway, the bottom line is we're here. We're going to keep riding this train until it stops.
Yeah.
It seems like YouTube is changing a little bit and revamping. They have to change with the times in order to compete with these other social media platforms. Now, I know a lot of you guys don't like TikTok, but TikTok right now is king in social media. They are kicking butt and taking names when it comes to how many subscribers they have, how many creators they have.
I don't think we're going to do TikTok, though.
we're not going to focus on TikTok, but this is why YouTube is making the changes that they are. They have to compete in order to stay in business. So we're going to change with the times a little bit.
We're still going to keep our videos.
We're still going to keep our videos. But it's going to be an interesting year. Okay, before we go, a lot of people have been asking us about our WeBoost.
Okay. So when our WeBoost, when we first installed it, and we were in the West and there wasn't a lot of trees and mountains, it seemed to link up really good with Carrie's iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
And we loved it. We thought it was working great. And then Carrie ended up getting another iPhone, a more modern iPhone.
I currently have the iPhone 12.
Yeah, and it doesn't link up with the WeBoost at all.
So the WeBoost and the iPhone 12 are on a completely different bandwidth.
Yeah.
I was told I could call WeBoost and see if we could link them up, but realistically, there's 5G out now. I really don't think that our WeBoost at this time is helping us much.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah, matter of fact, it's got a crack in it. It's starting to break. I think this time when it breaks, we probably will not replace it.
I mean, we have a switch to turn it on and we don't even turn it on anymore.
Yeah.
So the second thing is, how is our T-Mobile hotspot doing?
Our T-Mobile hotspot is awesome. We get it through a company called Calyx.
Yeah.
And that's all it is this box right here. And it's portable. You don't have to hook it up. You could put it in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Between T-Mobile hotspot here and Carrie's Verizon, we pretty much get connection everywhere we've been.
Yeah. So we took a risk on this because this is quite a bit of money up front. You pay a subscription and they give this to you. It turns out the first year is like $62 a month. This year it goes down to $500 a month.
No.
Excuse me, $500 a year. So that's about $42 a month. Since we have gotten this, we have had this a year. We have not been to a library.
So, yeah, that's a big thing for us, is being where we can upload videos every single week. So this has solved that problem for us. If you're out there camping and you don't have to upload videos, you're probably not going to.
You're not going to need this.
Yeah.
But because YouTube is our business and we have to have upload speed, sometimes this is really fast and sometimes it's slow. But it seems to be no matter where we are.
And it keeps us from driving into town, and that's the big one for me. I mean, we can usually find a spot normally where we're camping, but if we can't find a place where we're camping, then we at least we might have to drive somewhere, but not all the way into town.
And before we got this, we were driving several towns to find a library. Yeah. The libraries were closed because of the pandemic. So I would be sitting outside on the sidewalk in front of the library for 2, 3, 4. It has been working great. We love it. Again, if you don't need to upload videos, or you don't need a lot of upload, like you're not streaming or you don't have Zoom meetings or work, you probably don't need this. Your regular Verizon hotspot will do just fine. But for us,
yeah, it's been great.
Yeah,
we got nothing but good things to say about
it. So yeah, I know there's a lot of controversy around TikTok right now. Again, we understand that, but they are still kicking butt and taking names when it comes to social media platforms. And so YouTube has to try to compete.
Yeah.
So, anywho, I think that's all we have for today.
So for those that can go down, that are going to be in Florida and would like to meet us and going to be in the area, we're looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah, absolutely. We do try to be a little more transparent on Patreon. So if you want behind the scenes or up to date where we are, check out Patreon. If you can't afford Patreon, we absolutely understand, and we will not hold that against you. We appreciate all the support we get from ad revenue to Amazon. If you can shop on Amazon. We get a few $100s a month from Amazon. It all adds up. And again, if you can't give us monetary support, you're just watching our videos
Just
and
by
supporting.
subscribing to the video and giving a thumbs up. That's
Yep.
Good way to help.
And we're going to continue to have fun this year. This is our bucket list year.
Yep.
We are hoping that we don't have to work the beet harvest in the fall, because there's some very big bucket list items I would love to do in the fall.
October is one of my favorite months of the year. You know, most of the campers are gone. The weather's starting to turn cooler. So I love to be on the road and camping in October instead of working. We can work a different month.
Absolutely. We were thinking about doing a Christmas tree farm instead.
Yeah.
But, okay, so we're going to Florida. If you have any suggestions, anything you would like to see, any excursions, leave them in the comments. We would hopefully be happy to check those out. Our email address for us is oneadventureatatime@yahoo.com.
And we're going to leave the information up on the 2 different locations that we're going to visit while we're in Florida in the month of February. So if that's something that you can do or want to do, that information we'll provide for you.
Absolutely. If you're in the area, please come see us, even if it's for a day. Reach out to us. We would love to meet you if we're available.
Yeah.
And again, check out our new stickers. And we thank you for watching. We thank you for your support.
Thank you for joining us.
We can't thank you enough. We are excited to start year 5.
Yep, year 5.
Year 5. High five. Year 5. All right, guys, we're going to call it there. We're going to rest and get the van cleaned up, and hopefully in the next week we will be headed south.
Yep.
All right,
guys.
thank you, guys.
Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.
Bye. Come here, Riddle. Come up here. Say goodbye.
Come on, get up here.
Come on. Turn around. Turn around. Say goodbye. Say bye. Bye. Bye-bye.
Oh,
He's like, who am I saying bye to?
he's like, I hope some people come throw my ball for me. Yeah.
All right.
Bye,
Thank you, guys. Bye.